Ashley Kuhn and Maranda Adams are trailblazers in their field, construction.
We are 100% women-owned, minority-owned, and we have our Class A construction license.
Together, the two Omaha natives and University of Nebraska alumni built their company, Blair Freeman Construction, 3 years ago after reconnecting years after college.
So I had been previously at another real estate development firm for 15 years, and when Miranda came back in town, we kind of started to have that thought process where I've built this company from the ground up with somebody else, and it's somebody else's. And it was time for us to start building a legacy for our families and be deeply rooted in the community.
Working side by side, the duo was tearing down the barriers of being two black females in the field, an industry made predominantly of men.
Omaha definitely has the Good Old Boys Network, but it's not just Omaha. It's construction industry as a whole. Yeah. But I will tell you that quote-unquote Good Old Boys Network has been phenomenal to Miranda and I. They've called, they've reached out, what can we do in an environment where they should be competitors? Most have reached out and said, what can we do? We understand that we're here and you're here. How do we get you there? And it, like, for me, that's like, whoa, it's a game changer that somebody would reach out that, you know, one day could be actually neck and neck competitors.
Their foundation is based on community.
I mean, we are capacity builders is what I always say. Yeah. So if there's a young girl that wants to see what construction looks like, call us. If there's somebody that's in college that is not sure what the next step is from college to career, call us. If there's somebody that wants to make a career change, if there's somebody that wants to do a project, just call us, because we're here as a resource, not a paid resource. Like, we are here legitimately and genuinely to want to organically spur people to get into construction, to do development in, you know, the community as a whole. So we are a resource and we're here.
Their mission includes opening the door for others, especially women, who may be interested in building a career in the construction field.
We often say you can't be what you can't see. And so the opportunity for us to go into different organizations with young girls who have never seen women in construction, let alone, you know, minority women in construction, and see us and say, you know what, I want to, you know, be in construction. I want to be an architect or an engineer or something in that field. That's been something that's been really rewarding and impactful for us.
Since its founding, their company has grown to having 13 employees, and they've completed about 95 construction projects. As they continue moving their company forward, they're also focused on changing the landscape of real estate in North Omaha.
We can change the tide of how development has been perceived in the past from a North Omaha standpoint, and now we can come to the forefront of that and hopefully meld two differing opinions that have been there. You know, like, how do we develop, but how do we not kick people out of the neighborhood? How do we provide affordable housing? There's all these pieces that we understand that we can now marry the two and hopefully get this development thing sparked off in North Omaha.